Today we're headed into Makani Power to check out their high-altitude tethered wings that create power, sort of like a wind turbine. Fascinating people, and should be really, really interesting to talk to. And as luck would have it, the space shuttle is going to pass overhead, piggybacked on a 747, so we're hoping to get a good view of that as well.
Our goal is basically to build very cheap, very effective winds in a more materials-efficient way.
So as a company, went through a whole down-select process of learning about what's the right way to generate energy from tethered wings. Very simply, what we think about doing was to get rid of most of the mass in the conventional turbine and only fly the most useful, the most effective part, and that's the tip. And that's because it's moving the quickest and it's also sweeping through the most area.
So you can just imagine a blade tip section flying around, erase the rest of the turbine. Because we fly a little higher up, and because the wing is just a little more efficient, we don't need quite as good of a resource to get the same power out. There's more options where you can make an economical choice to install the things.
So there's a tremendous amount of energy waiting off the coast, and with a system like this, potentially flying off of a buoy, we can get to that resource, access that resource at low cost.
And each one would be putting out 5 megawatts, which is, you know, enough power to... How many houses is that? That's...
These cameras make the math skills go away.
They just vanish.
You have to divide them 5, so it's going to be about 2,000, I believe, right?
You can power half the country with that, just from the California coast.
Because this is a project which is so huge both in scope and in technical sophistication, so you're required to have all these different skill sets in order to make it actually work.
So when you're presenting something like this to the world, it's not one invention, it's hundreds of little inventions that put together that make it work. So we have a team of about 20 people that are constantly making those small inventions that add up into a lot of very good engineering. And that is the thing that really makes it possible, and that's the thing that is brought by a talented team like the one that we have.